All right. All right. If you're watching this, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe. Oh, sorry. I forgot to hit the thing on mute. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. We were just having some shocking technical technical difficulties, but everything seems to be doing all right for now. I didn't know what was going on, but we were able to fix some of the problems. I'm just gonna let people try to get in. At the same time, I'm gonna try to see if I could bite some people. And if you happen to come in, make sure you share this live stream with your friends, family members, so you know people can watch the videos and stuff. But also, if anyone wants to come in, maybe talk about some of the topics, give their point of view of some of the topics, they can feel free to do so. It was good when you have a conversation. All right. All right. Hold on. Um,
All right, you guys. So what's good, everybody? Hit the like, share.
Oops. Sorry. I don't know what that was about, but I hit the wrong thing. Um, I sometimes go on my own live streams on my phone, so I went on the wrong thing. We don't want to get into some trouble. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake on my phone. Cause yeah, on I sometimes go on my own live streams on my phone, and I used to also do that to share share my live streams. All right, give it a couple more minutes. Oh, and by the way, this is another edition of Jdawg Sports. So yes, this is another Jdawg Sports live stream where I'm involved with sports. Okay, I guess we can get started. So we have some interesting topics we want to talk about. All right. Yeah, I just got a message. All right. So let's talk about some congratulations in order. So before we get into some of the real topics, some congratulations are in order. All right. Okay. Let's talk about. uh, All right. Simone Biles. 2 weeks ago, Simone Biles broke a record of winning the U.S. Championship all around title for an eighth time. This is the first time in the history of gymnastics where someone wins the all around in the sport of gymnastics for eight times. So yeah, to congratulations to Simone Biles. Also congratulations to Coco Gauff. Um, who is one of these individuals. Congratulations to the tennis team. To these four. It's the first time that four black people, well, two black people, one, two that are biracial, one that is FBA, one of African descent, to reach the quarterfinals. Of course, I did a video um, recently about Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open. Now, unfortunately, Madison Keys, Francis Tiapo, and Ben Shelton did not win. Um, these are the two biracials, and Francis Tiapo is of Sierra Leone, but he is an American citizen of African descent, and Coco is a FBA. Um, but as you should know, Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open. So I did a separate video on her winning the U.S. Open. Oh, and going back to gymnastics, these three women were in a separate event, not the one in Simone Biles, but all for the first time, three black women swept the podium at the U.S. Gymnastics Championship. So another historical moment. So once again, involving with gymnastics. So yeah, congratulations to all of them. So we're going to click off the computer. I mean, the screen real quick. Yeah. So those are some of the congratulations. So yeah. But now it's time to get on with a couple of the top with some topics. And since it's Jdawg Sports, they're most likely going to be all sports related topics. All right. Hmm, hold on. I'm just eliminating certain things first, so it'll be easier to find. right. Um, hold on. Something is going on real quick. I gotta fix something. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Yeah, something's going. Yeah, something was going on with my computer. Ah, hold on. Something's going on with my computer, so I can't really share nothing until whatever's going on my computer takes course. Otherwise, worst case scenario, I have to. Well, all right. Okay, it looks like things are starting to get a little bit back to normal. I don't know what was going on with my computer. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, but something was happening to my computer. Stuff happens, but we're trying our best to do this live stream. Also, I'm looking for a specific photo. Uh, Hold on, I'm trying to find a specific photo that I wanted to show because it involves with the topic. But I do want to talk about Deion Sanders. So yeah, I'm trying to find his photo, but that is the individual we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about Coach Prime and him coaching for Colorado. So yeah, he's coaching Colorado, and right now they are undefeated. Yes, they are undefeated, and that's pretty good. That is very pretty good. That's very good. Okay, I found the photo by the way, but um yes, this is Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime. So he is been, helping teams like Colorado and stuff, and they've been winning so far. And yeah, they've been winning so far. But he all of a sudden, and he's a proud black man who's helping a college win games. All of a sudden, he's getting hated on by racists and buck dancers, racists and buck dancers, because of how he's coaching the team, how he's helping his own son. Because I think his own son is the quarterback. His own son is the quarterback. Yeah, his own son is the quarterback. Um, and the thing is that these you got white coaches like Nick Saban, uh, who coaches Alabama, who by the way recently lost one of their games, while Coach Prime is still undefeated. Oh, and Deion Sanders might end up taking Nick Saban's job. Might replace him one day. Um, and for those who may not know who Nick Saban is, um, hold on. Let me see if I can. All right, this is Deion Sanders, but this man right here on the right, that's Nick Saban. So yeah, uh, Deion Sanders took on a coach by the name of Matt Rule, another white coach, and um, Deion Sanders embarrassed him as well. Deion Sanders embarrassed him as well. And that was this past weekend. You have also reporters, some reporters going at Deion Sanders because they're mad. They're mad, and I believe it's jealousy. Yeah, it's straight up jealousy because they don't want to see this black man succeed. They don't want this black man to succeed in coaching Colorado to help make Colorado a top a top college. But you also have some of these buck dancers, and one of the biggest ones. Um, we're about to go to one of the biggest buck dancers. So, of course, it's Deion Sanders on the left again, but here is one of his biggest enemies, and that is Jason Whitlock. Yeah, Jason Fatlock, or yeah, Jason Fatso. Yeah, this guy on the right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play something. If I could find it. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna play this real quick. This is fair use. So well, first of all, that was Deion Sanders. Now, this is like one of his press conferences. Deion Sanders was also talking about how him being a black man trying to coach a white team. He's a proud black man trying to coach a white team to greatness. And you have Jason Whitlock being a buck dancer. We're gonna play what Jason Whitlock said. No, you didn't. You're just a buck dancer because Deion Sanders is also calling out some of these white racists who is mad that Deion Sanders is winning right now. No, you're just a buck dancer. You're just a freaking sellout. You're being a buck dancer, and no one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it, Jason Whitlock. No one wants to hear it. And I think what's happening is because of Deion Sanders, I bet you right now people are starting going after these, going to negatively target some of these black coaches so that they don't succeed just like Deion Sanders. Matter of fact, we're about to shift over to our next topic right now, involving a black coach. Now, some of it is kind of his fault because he made some of the mistakes. So we have Mel Tucker. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have Mel Tucker. So Mel Tucker is this coach from Michigan State. He's the head coach of Michigan State. Um, he could be losing his job because of some alleged allegations evolving around a woman. Now I'm going to try to find her photo um, first before we continue. I'm trying to find her photo. If I remember to, oh, okay, actually. Hold on. I thought her photo was, or at least her article. Oh, right here. No wait, I'm wrong. Right here. Sorry about that. That was something else. But yeah, right here. So this is the woman that's accusing Mel Tucker of harassment, but Mel Tucker said that everything was consensual. And this is where Mel Tucker may have made the mistake. Brenda Tracy is her name, and this is a survivor of assault, or yeah, we're gonna say R assault, of S assault. So that we're gonna call it S assault. But she's an advocate for survivors, and they're saying that Mel Tucker was flirting with her, well, at least according to the allegations. And he did admit that they had phone sex or something. Which, by the way, that's where Mel Tucker made the mistake. I'm not saying Mel Tucker committed any crimes, but he did make the mistake. He may have violated some policies of the campus. Um, and he's married. So you're cheating on your wife, allegedly, for this woman that's now going to try to use you, to me to you, to Emmett Till you out of millions of dollars for a college career as a head coach of a football team. Because you, Mr. Mel Tucker, just couldn't keep it in your pants. Well, I mean, well, technically he didn't physically touch her, but you couldn't deal with, you just was too thirsty for a woman. You just couldn't keep your hormones in check for a woman, especially the fact that she survived assault, and she's probably going through some mental breakdowns because of her situation. And this is the woman you decided to mess with. Not to mention that you're married, Mel Tucker. So even if you're innocent, the fact that a married man, is messing with a woman, that's on you. You know how the society is against black men, even if black men are innocent. You know how this society gets down. You know how this society gets down. So yeah, you know how the society gets down. Hey, viral drip, what's up? So you know how this society get down. So when it comes to black men, and the fact that this is a white woman, yeah, pretty much doomed yourself. Like well, then again, innocent to proven guilty. He's still innocent right now, but yes, what's up, Viral Drip? But still, Megal Tucker, you should have known better not to trust Brenda Tracy, and you should have been more faithful to the woman that you're already married. Because now you're about to lose everything. You're about to end your career. And I bet you the reason why they're going after some of these black coaches is because of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is trying to make sure he don't end up in no scandals like Mel Tucker, because I believe Deion Sanders is the real target, but now because they're so angry with Deion Sanders, they probably are just targeting um, random black coaches. Yes, yes, Viral Drip. He really did blew the bag. He really did. But let's get on with our next topic. But yes, he really blew it. And speaking of blowing it, let's talk about another group of people who blew it earlier this month. And that is Team USA and basketball. The USA men's basketball team is another example of blowing it. This was just not a strong team. Um, Steve Kerr, I do not believe he was a perfect fit as a head coach. Yeah, oh, you will be talking about he coached the Golden State Warriors and they won championships. No, he was just lucky with the team he got, with the team they got. But even they're starting to struggle now, a little bit though. Um, and they didn't really have a lot of the best players. They thought that they were going to just walk in the FIBA basketball tournament and win the championship because they are players from the NBA and that they are Team USA. They're not even the number one ranked team of FIFA right now. Spain is, and even they just lost. They were the defending champions. Well, they're no longer the defending champions. They were the champions in the 2019 men's FIBA World Cup, and they were eliminated in this tournament. The winners of the tournament were Team Germany. Congratulations to Team Germany for winning. The USA couldn't even get the bronze medal. If you can see here, this was the bronze medal match. It went to overtime, and Team Canada won. Team Canada won the bronze. Team Germany will go on after beating Team USA. Team Germany was the one that eliminated Team USA and then would go on to beat Serbia to win the World Cup, the World Championship, the World Cup. And so, like I said, once again, congratulations to Team Germany. But USA, they just, the size of their players, they had no height and they barely had any defense. I wonder why they're going to try to get LeBron James, or LeBron James said that he might join Team USA in the Olympic Games. which is the only good news when it comes to Team USA. The only good news that came out of Team USA, because they were one of the best teams of the America's continent, north or south, they still were able to qualify, and Canada was also able to qualify to be part of the Olympic Games, because this tournament also had where if you did good in the tournament, you also got to qualify based off of continent. These were continental positions. USA was managed to do good enough in the tournament to qualify for next year's Olympic Games and um, Paris, France. Paris, France will be where the games, and hopefully USA will bring in a better team than the pile of garbage that they had in the FIBA World Cup this year. That's what I'm hoping. But we know the USA. All right, so let's get on to the next topic. Um, Unless, of course, you want to come in. Hey, Viral Drip, do you want to come in and have your say about what happened, or even about some of the recent other topics that I'm talking about? Hold on. If you want to come in, if anyone wants to come in who happens to come across this, was well, this is for the live, just the live right now. If somehow anyone wants to come in, um, oh, good, good. All right, the link is in the chat room. So just click on that and we will um I'm going to look for something. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen real quick, but I'll bring it back up later. Um but I am inviting people. The link is in the description. The link is in. I don't know what that was. I thought I heard something. But the link is in the chat room. Okay. Hey, what's up?
What's good, Jdawg? What's been going on?
Been going good. So I just talked about three topics already. Um the first one was Deion Sanders and the hate that he's been getting. I forgot to mention he's also getting hate from the HBCUs, but he's also getting hate from racist white coaches, racist reporters, and Jason Fatso. What do you think about that?
Well, that's to be expected, especially when he's doing good so far. When he left, a lot of people had a lot of shit to say, and the way I feel, man, that's his path to walk. Uh, if they had so much love for him at that HBCU, a lot of that shit they wouldn't have been doing, like stealing the man's radio, breaking in his lock, and all kind of that old ghetto ass shit. The man gave back part of his salary. I mean, what more do you want? He brought more attention to the school. He put them in a better position than they were when he got there. So I can't knock the man, bruh. You know, I wish nothing but the
Yes.
best for Dion. I haven't been really watching sports ever since all that shit went on with Kaepernick. I was a big fan. I used to do the boxing, basketball, soccer, hockey. I used to watch it all, tennis, golf, and now I just don't watch any of it after how they treated Kaepernick, and I just it don't I just can't do it anymore, bruh. I used to
Yeah.
watch. I used to be one of them guys that my channel stayed on Sports Center all fucking day. Now I don't watch any of that shit. I just don't care. You know, if family over and it's a big game on, and I'll probably watch it. But my big thing was the Super Bowl. I used to buy a lot of food for the Super Bowl and do it big. That was like fucking Christmas and New Year's all in one in me, and I just let it all go.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And then you got these racist coaches, attacking him and stuff. But guess what? One of them lost their first game, and Deion Sanders is undefeated. And I believe it was Nick Saban. And Alabama lost, and now they're saying that Nick Saban could be replaced by Deion if Alabama makes a deal.
Uh, I'm not sure he'll take that job, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but
it's a
they're
big
just
time
predicting.
school. Yeah, it's
Hmm?
a big time. It's a big time school, big program. But I don't think he would take that job because I just see Dion, trying to do what he can for a few years at the spot he in. Maybe after a few years, if that job open, he might. But I think he's really gonna show people what he can do at this level he on right now, and he's going. It's going pretty good for him, bro. Anytime you got a
Yeah,
black man in that position, you're gonna get that fucking hate from everywhere. And
yeah,
I expect the white commentators and other coaches to be on that shit. But when you're talking about HBCUs, like
and
that's
bunk
the shit
dances
I
like
don't
Jason
understand right
Whitlock.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Jason
and
Whitlock, fat ass, yeah. But we know Jason Whitlock get down, bro. He been like that for years. Him and Stephen
yeah,
A. They ain't nothing but tools.
yep. And then now they're even planning on attacking other black coaches, like they're doing with Mel Tucker. Which, like I said, by the way, a part of it is kind of his fault because you're supposed to have been devoted to your wife, and you allegedly, he even admitted that he wanted to do a little flirting with this potential survivor of assault, and instead of being faithful to your wife, now this other woman is accusing you of harassment, and you're about to lose your job, you're about to lose your money, hell, you're about to probably lose your marriage if the wife will have the right to leave Mel Tucker because he risked his marriage too. I would
Yeah,
not blame the wife.
yeah. On that subject, that's some game goofy stuff he doing. But honestly, I don't think it's really that much to lose his job for because that shit was consensual. You know, that
Yeah,
woman,
he says it was
it
consensual.
was
Yeah.
consensual. This woman,
Yeah, I
she
think she's
she
trying to get the
receiving
bag.
she receiving money and all this good stuff. But when he ended, that's when she come out and say he by the things he was doing, it reopened all the trauma she suffered from her rape. I'm like, come on, man, that just is a bunch of that ain't nothing but her trying to come up on something, bro, and trying to,
She's trying to get the bag.
yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
But
she's
I,
trying
I
to get
hope
the bag.
I hope Michigan State keep that brother there because that ain't enough to get fired over. He did
I
what he
know.
did was wrong, and the worst he should have coming to him is with his wife, because he was, unfaithful to his wife. But as
Yeah.
far as losing his job, no.
No,
But you
but
know how
but
they
we
get
know
down.
how. But the reason why I brought it up is because how the society. That's the thing. These black celebrities, these black coaches, these black athletes, these black actors, politicians. How the society is. That's the thing. The get down of America. Attack the brother. spare the others but attack the brother. I'm figuring black, and this is an older black dude. I believe this guy was probably around since the 60s and 70s. So he should know better about how this society is. It's time for black men, all of us black men, that we know how this country moves. Don't do anything. Don't try. I'm not saying that what the country, what America does is right. We know what America is hypocritical. White coaches, white athletes, they do the same stuff. But notice and that the black people, they get punished harsher because this country was built off of hypocrisy when you compare to what black people do compared to what white people do. And Mel Tucker should have known about that. He should have made sure that in case something like this happened, that he had got his evidence together to prove that this woman was trying to scam him out of money, or it was trying to Emmett Till him, or Me Too him, so that he got his evidence together, because he should also know how this country gets down. When you don't know how this country gets down, you end up being the victim of it.
I'm gonna give you
And
two examples, Jdawg. Ben
okay,
Roethlisberger, and do you remember a few years ago when Robert Kraft was down in some part of Florida at this brothel and nothing came of it?
yeah, because they're white.
Yeah, and it's that double standard.
Yes, it's
Where
the
you
double
black,
standards.
they're gonna crucify you.
Yes, if you're
Ray
white,
Rice, Ray Rice. What happened to Ray Rice? That was
yes,
an incident between him and his wife. I'm not saying what he did was okay, but they
yes.
crucified that brother. That brother was not never played in the NFL again.
And here's the thing: the wife even admitted that she was the aggressor, and Ray Rice was kind of. I mean, like I said, I do not agree with abusing your wife, and they should have found a more peaceful way to deal with their situation. Get counseling, but yes, the double standards, um, the double standards. If it's black, it's whack. If it's white, it's right. That's the double standards of this country. They'll only enforce the law a lot harsher on black people, but they'll try to give a pass to the white person. And then finally, Team USA could have done better. That was a weak. That was a squad. Weak squad at the and guess what? Having a weak squad, not to mention Steve Kerr being a weak coach, and guess what? Now they're not going to be the FIBA World Championship. Not to mention this actually Noah Lyles, who's the track running champion. Uh, this helps vindicate him that the NBA winning the NBA championship is not a world championship; it's a national championship. Noah Lyles, he won championships for the United States of America in his sport. But the FIBA, which is mostly consists of NBA players, could not win the World Cup for USA.
Well, I think a lot of the best players really don't care about that shit, man. You know, I
In
understand.
America, that they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah. Because you you at risk of getting injured and messing up your bag. So I understand that, but maybe they should go back to the allowing the college players to get in it and see what they can do. I don't know, but
Uh, the thing is, the reason why they have to deal with the professionals is because they use professionals in the other teams now. Another thing, that reason why that USA probably lost is because the rest of the world has started to catch up with their skills. How did the rest of the world catch up with the basketball skills? Number one, you send all the foreigners to the NBA. There are foreigners playing in the NBA. In fact, that some of the new generation of players are not American players. They're foreign players. People like Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, who is the current NBA champion. People like Giannis. These are all foreign players. And this is what happens when they're able to catch up. Then what happens? They actually try to go to their national teams. They want to be part of their national teams. And they bring what they learned from the NBA to their national teams. That's another reason why. And because USA thought that, oh, we'll bring any little team because USA is the best at basketball, which, by the way, Spain is the number one ranked national team of FIBA.
Yeah, but I don't care if you do bring those players over here and they play on those teams. They wouldn't stand a chance if they had our best players out on the court. They just wouldn't.
Well, that
You
is
know, you
true.
you assemble a team with LeBron and Steph Curry,
And Kevin
uh,
Durant,
Kevin Durant. What's that boy out of Boston? Uh, damn.
Drew Holiday. Well, you can't be Giannis because Giannis is Greek. He'll
No,
most likely go to
yeah, I understand that, but
he'll go to Greece.
yeah,
But
if we had our best players on the team, these guys wouldn't have a chance, man. They just
yeah,
would.
and now you hear that LeBron is going to try to qualify or is going to try out to represent Team USA. You know, he has one bronze medal and two gold medals, so he's trying to try out to try to get a third gold medal um, at the Olympic Games next year in Paris. Which the only good news is that the USA did good enough to qualify for the Olympic Games. That's the only thing they did. Now USA is going to have to just bring in a better team. All right, so um, let's go into another sport. I guess I got one more topic I wanted to bring up.
J-Dog,
Uh, yes,
was didn't you have a live stream before that big fight with damn who was that in that fight? Oh shit. Crawford and who did Crawford fight?
you talk about Terrence. Yeah, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
Yeah,
Yes,
who did you say? Spence?
I said Crawford.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Spence was gonna win that fight.
Yeah, I actually picked Crawford, and Crawford did win. I mean, or did I pick? Yeah, I picked Crawford. I felt that he was gonna win, and but speaking of boxers, I do want to bring up the situation with Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. So hold on, I gotta share my screen. Um, so this is boxer Frank Martin, and he was offered $1 million to fight this man, Shakur Stevens, a former two-time world champion and a Olympic silver medalist. Frank Martin's last fight, Frank Martin got paid like 80, 90, $100,000, which by the way would be, which by the way, I felt that Frank Martin should have taken that $1 million because um, Frank Martin only got paid $100,000 for his last fight, and that will be kind of a step up. And because Frank Martin, people are now just knowing Frank Martin, so he's not going to be expected to get the big fights that's worth a lot of money because he's still new. Meanwhile, Shakur Stevens is he's already established. Shakur Stevens, he's a two-division champion. He's now in his third division, which is the lightweight division. He might be going for the vacant belt that used to belong to Devin Haney when Devin Haney was undisputed. And $1 million would have been good because many people are saying that Frank Martin is trying to duck Shakur Stevenson. I'm not sure because many people are saying that Frank Martin might be promised a big fight like with Gervonta Tank Davis. Others are saying that because of what happened
Oh,
with Terrence,
I know he
what?
don't want them
Yes,
problems.
you talk about with Tank Davis?
Yes, I know he don't want them problems. He better take that million because he would
Yeah,
definitely get his ass whooped going against Tank.
and this is what people are trying to say. People are trying to ask, why is Frank Martin ducking a deal with Shakur Stevenson? I think Frank Martin has a better chance at Shakur Stevenson than at Tank Davis Frank Martin may even have a shot at going after Devin Haney, but Devin Haney is trying to move up though. But the thing is is that many people are blaming Al Heyman because it seems Al Heyman, after what happened with Terrence Crawford and also with Stephen Fulton, he doesn't want any more PBC fighters to lose the top ranked fighters, but there needs to be more crossover shows. And I'm also starting to think this is why I'm starting to get on Al Heyman, and I sometimes call him Foul Heyman, is because he needs to start doing more black versus black fighters matches. As much as I want to see black fighters defeat other fighters of different backgrounds, every once in a while we need to see a black versus black fight because both it'll be two black fighters getting paid, and in the fight, even the loser will get paid, and that helps the black fighter get at least some money, even if he wins or loses the fight. And also, they need to start doing a better job in allowing more black people in some of these big fight in the mid cards, because right now some people are starting to even black people are starting to question Al Heyman because of the situation. Yeah, I understand defending Al Heyman when it comes to the racism that Al Heyman deals with by racist boxing fans. Yeah, I deal with that. Al Heyman should be defended against the racism, but that's the only thing that Al Heyman should be defended by, the racism. But when it comes to his business practices, I will not defend Al Heyman when it comes to some of the business practices. Um, I think Al Heyman was the one that, I mean, I like the fact that Al Heyman, excuse me, Mr. Philip Goodman. Yeah, I like the fact that Al Heyman is helping, is right now has the best promotion in PBC. I like the fact that Al Heyman has the best boxing right now. I like the fact that that Al Heyman is bringing boxing back to the forefront, but I still have to criticize some of his business choices, like how he handles with black media. He needs it if he needs more black media behind the scenes. That's one thing I really hope Al Heyman start doing. He needs to start helping with women's boxing, like bringing in Clarissa Shields and bringing in women's boxing, because that's what the Zone is doing, and even to some degree top rank. Why is the PBC not bringing more women into boxing? And this is not me going fully against Al Heyman, because I understand that there's a lot of racists that's attacking Al Heyman, and I'm not calling out Al Heyman in honor of the racists, because I will fight against any racist that attack Al Heyman because he's a black man. That's why the racists hate Al Heyman, is because the fact that this PBC is run by a black man. That's the reason why Al Heyman is being attacked by these racists. Um,
Well, anytime you have a brother being successful, he gonna be attacked.
that's exactly right. But some of his other business choices, I'd have to disagree on some of Al Heyman's other business choices. I know he likes to do a lot of fights between black and Hispanic fighters, but every once in a while, I want to see a black versus black fighter because, like I said, it gives black people more opportunities, and black people can get paid. Both the winner and loser um, will get paid even if you lose the fight, which is a win regardless for the black community. Because even though you beat the Hispanic, and I like it when the black fighter beats the Hispanic fighter, because being a black man myself, I like it when black people win, but you're still gonna have to give the Hispanic money for participating, because boxing is like playing a sport, is still considered doing a job. You're gonna have to pay them some money at some point, and that only puts pocket into the non-black fighters. I want to see more
But
fight black fighters have
as a
get that same money.
as a promoter, though, you gotta go with the best deal for your boxers. So I do understand that you gotta go where the money's at. I feel you though. That's what people would like to see, but you gotta go where the money's at, bro. You got to. You
Yeah,
gotta get the most for your fighter as possible.
yeah, that is true. And yes, now yes, that is true, Philip. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, if and I always like it when the black fighter wins. I will always cheer for the black fighter when it's against a non-black fighter. Um, because right now what these black fighters go through is the pure racism against the black these not only the black fighters but also the black trainers and the black promoters like Al Heyman. That's the only reason why I will defend Al Heyman, is because I will fight against any racists and any sellouts that attack black people in the sport of boxing. Um, it's good that you. All right, I'm about to click off my screen real quick. I'm trying to think of if there's any other topics. Um, I'm trying to see if there's any other topics. If not, then I could end this live stream. 'Cause right now I don't
What you
see.
think? What you think about the brick lady, Jdawg?
This is Jdawg Sports. I will talk about
Oh,
that in a
okay.
separate video, because because it's called Jdawg Sports Live. I keep mostly sports topics, but I do live streams or pre-recorded videos that talk about other topics like what's in the news or what's on social media. But when I do Jdawg Sports, I keep it in sports. Now, if there's something going on that happens to do with the athlete or a coach or a broadcast, someone who does sports news, like what's going on with Shannon Sharp now being on First Take, and how First Take is doing better at ratings than yeah, First Take is doing better than Undisputed, and and um and viewership numbers, which that's good for ESPN and bad for Fox Sports. So yeah, I will talk about that because it's related to sports somehow, or if there's a scandal going on involving an athlete, I will talk about that. And that's on the Jdawg Sports. Now, if I do just a regular live stream, I'll talk about any topic, even a sports one, because it's not a live stream based off a specific theme. But I will talk about that situation. I did a previous video on the brick lady, but I know there's some updated information, so I will talk about that in a separate video. Um, but yeah, like I said, on my Jdawg Sports segments, whether it be the pre-recording or live, I mostly try to keep it related with sports. Which, by the way, however, I'm about to end this live stream because I don't have any other future topics right now. So, but I'm glad that you came up on the live stream, came up on the panel. Do you have? Yes, Philip. I will do a separate video on the brick lady. I did one video earlier. You can check out that video right now. I will do the on. I did we as you know there has been an update on that case, so I will talk about that in a separate video. But I do have a previous video on that lady right now on my go to my pre-recorded videos, and you'll see that video. But I'm about to end this live stream. Thank you for coming on, Viral Drip. Do
No,
you do
no problem,
content or
bro.
anything?
Yeah,
All right.
I do a bunch of uploads, like different lectures with Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Dr. John Henry Clark, and Martin Luther King Jr. I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything on my channel, bro. You still over on Twitter, J Dog?
Yeah, I'm still on Twitter.
That's what's up.
By the way, would you like to yes. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'm about you know what I'm about to do is I'm about to bring up my Twitter account and put on my on the chat room, and
Yeah, I think I'm
maybe
already connected with you over on Twitter.
yeah. But yeah, okay, I see your channel. I'm actually clicked onto your channel. Would you like to people to subscribe to your channel, because I'm about to put your channel on the link, and I might, since you showed up, I might put your channel in the description box and comment section for people to come in
Oh,
and
good, bro. I
subscribe to it.
appreciate it. You know, I always come up and chop it up with you whenever I see you on.
All right. Okay, what I'm about to do, ladies and gentlemen, before I end this stream, this is viral drip. So basically, it's a this is his YouTube channel. Um, yeah, this is his YouTube channel. Click on the link. I'll also put it in the description box and comment section. So basically, it has all these different videos, and it also features random people, including people like Tariq Nasheed, and I see a video with Martin Luther King. I even see one with um, Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and I even see um, Claude Anderson. So yeah, click on that link. So any final thoughts on these?
Who Dion got next week?
Colorado State.
That should be a W.
Yeah, let's hope so. But yeah, I think so. I think one of the tougher teams he might have to face is Oregon. I think that coach was talking some BS. The person from Oregon, I think it's Dan something.
They got
But
USC twice.
yeah. But would you like any final thoughts before I click on the end this live stream?
Nah, bro, you can go ahead and close it out, and I guess I'll see you on the next one.
All right. And that's all I have to
Like I
say for
say,
now.
I really haven't been following sports that much since
Yeah.
ever
I'm
since
hoping to do a
Kaepernick, but I try to stay
yeah.
informed on certain issues. But I'm definitely trying to see what Dion do this year.
Oh, okay. I hope maybe my next live stream will be on, just a regular live stream though I talk about random topics. But I mean, I also do Jdawg Sports pre-records, but we'll also try to do regular live streams about different news topics and social media topics and stuff. All right, but that's all I have to say. This has been another edition of Jdawg Sports. Shout out to Viral Drip. Thank you for coming. Thank Viral Drip for coming into the panel. Make sure you all subscribe to his channel as well. And hopefully you'll check out some of his content. Um, his link right now is in the chat room. I'll also eventually put it in the description box and comment section. Follow me on YouTube, of course, but yes, I will also put up my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit that notification and share this live stream with your friends and family. And this is once again another edition of Jdawg Sports. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.